because some of us are very thick in the head, doctor. We are. We don't care. I don't care. So I kept going. Not everyone's like me. So how do we help them?
Well, again, and that's why I designed the True Voice course. And the True Voice course is really built to help people walk into their greatness, walk into what's been here the whole time, wash away the things that are in the way. It's a course. It's got 6 modules, 18 lessons, 54 prompts. It's got a 72-page workbook. It's really well done. I took it recently as a participant just to kind of double check what the experience is. And I'm like, who wrote this stuff? Oh, me. It was like good, really, really good stuff. And it's really a walk down the lane to this person who you have been the whole time, and gives access to the possibility that the payoff that you're speaking to, the payoff of being yourself, so far exceeds the payoff from preventing some sort of pain, which doesn't even work anyways. It starts to become a thing.
Okay. So again, I'm just being transparent, using me as an example. But when I embraced my creativeness, I was a comic book fan. I loved action stories, and because of my stutter, I could not read in school. I got laughed at. So the fear of public reading was so bad. My grandmother literally took my creativeness and embrace it and said, read me your comic books, become Batman, become Superman, do the voices, do the actions. She was the first one to find that creativeness, unlock the voice, to unlock the real me. That's what you're talking about, is finding those things that are already around you and being given permission to be the comic book, the be who you are, and just go embrace it no matter what, right?
Well, you say no matter what, and I want to give a little asterisk to that, like an old Roger Maris asterisk, which is like, the idea here is you don't want to, this does not mean you go to the top of the mountain and just scream how much you hate your mother-in-law. That's not what I'm talking about with True Voice. The intention of True Voice is to listen. Like, the number one ingredient of actual True Voice is to listen. Listen closely for what the other person is looking for, or what the community is asking for, what the situation or circumstances are calling for, and then deliver something into that actually moves the needle forward. Now we're talking about True Voice, like Miles Davis, or like Herbie Hancock, like John Coltrane. You really just listen and deliver that note. When you start doing that, life becomes quite a different story. And you don't, honestly, the punishment for speaking your true voice is no worse, and frankly, definitely less than speaking your untrue voice or not speaking at all. I invite people to take incremental steps, because we get so solidly concerned that we need to be a certain way rather than who we are. Take simple steps with the people that you love, like your grandma. Was it your grandmother? Is that what you said?
Yeah, no, it was my grandma. She was the only one too. The only one that got the uniqueness that made me better.
Right. So I'm asking people, say that one thing that you haven't said in a while. Say it to your spouse, say it to your children, say it to your neighbor, say it to your, the person at the gas station, or your boss, or your colleague, or your friend. Go ahead and try something new by saying something that you wish you had said the whole time.
Bingo.
That's really important. Yep.
Because that's what I learned. I should have been speaking earlier. I should have been willing to share and ask and do that. You also talk about the true voice transcends this podcasting, this media world that we're in, which I think is really important. It's not just for us public speakers. The true voice is for any career, anybody, because it does envelop your entire life, doesn't it?
Very good point. So yes, it's not just for expert speakers.